What's going on, guys? Repairs and reviews here. Going to be having a little competition between some popular 3/8 drive cordless impacts. Got the official report sheet here of how everybody's going to do. I've got random tests, and we'll get into that. And I've got like new, less than 6-month-old digital torque wrenches from Snap-on. Everyone's batteries have been charging overnight, and they are all green except for Dewalt because it doesn't go green, but I can assure you that it's charged. To start off, I just got this Ratchet. It's the Milwaukee 3/8 drive cordless Ratchet. We're going to see what that'll do. It's kind of its separate own test. It's rated at 35 foot-pounds. So while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and throw that in the mix and see what it actually does and what it will do. So let's get started with that. Alright guys, first up, the Milwaukee 2457 cordless Ratchet. See everybody using gloves on YouTube to test stuff, and I want to get on that action, but no, I'm not going to do that. I don't do that crap. So let's get started. I have torqued this bolt to 35 foot-pounds, and that is what this is rated. This is rated 35 foot-pounds. We'll see if it'll break it loose. These ratchets aren't really meant to break stuff loose, but we're here to test it. We're going to try it out. Alright, the battery is fully charged right there in the gauge, and it will not break it loose at 35 foot-pounds. It just cuts out. So we're going to go ahead and break that loose. Both of these are loose. We're going to tighten both of them up, and then we're going to check to see exactly what torque it was able to tighten it to. Okay, let's tighten them down. Got my torque wrench set to 20 foot-pounds. Let's see if it'll. Okay, it torques it to 20 foot-pounds. We're going to move it on up here. See if it'll go to 30 foot-pounds. Well, it's starting to move. We're going to go down to 25 and see if it tightened the other one to 25. Okay, it was able to tighten it to 25 foot-pounds. Let's go 27. 27 foot-pounds. See if it got this one to 30, just for the hell of it. Nope, it starts to move right around the 30 foot-pound mark. So for something that's rated 35 foot-pounds, it did a decent job. Again, these little ratchets are just made to make your life easier. It's not an impact. It's not going to have all the power in the world. If you're looking to really tighten these down or break stuff loose, you're going to want to get you a real impact. But figured I'd throw this into the test today. Alright guys, got everything set up here. I've got some tests here. Hopefully you can see that. If you can't, I'll read it. Bolt breakaway. We're going to start at 50 foot-pounds and see if it will loosen this grade 8 bolt from 50 foot-pounds, which I have it set at 50 foot-pounds right now. We're going to go ahead and torque that. 50 foot-pounds. it away no issue, 50 foot-pounds. Let's see if the snap-on will break it away at 50 foot-pounds and put it back. $50 foot-pounds. Snap on. 50 foot-pounds. We got the Milwaukee. Full battery. This is the 2453. This is actually an impact driver, but it's rated at 100 foot-pounds. So we're going to put that to the test today. Put this back at 50. See if it'll break it loose. Broke it loose. Alright, everybody passed the 50 foot-pound bolt breakaway. Next test. We're going to bump it up to 75. 75 foot-pounds. See if the Dewalt will take it off. The Dewalt will not remove 75 foot-pounds. I'm going to go ahead and re-torque this just to make sure. Didn't look like it moved when the Dewalt was hitting on it. See if the snap-on will remove 75 foot-pounds. 75 foot-pounds. See if the Milwaukee will break loose 75 foot-pounds. It did it. It was not as fast as the snap-on. We're going to give Dewalt one more shot. We're going to see. I'll hammer on it a little longer. Let's see. $75 foot-pounds. It did get it, finally. So we're going to go ahead and check off all three of these. They all three broke off 75 foot-pounds. We're going to bump it up to 100. Now what I didn't mention, the Dewalt, and this is the Dewalt DCF 813. It's rated at 95 foot-pounds. So the Dewalt's supposed to have 95 foot-pounds. The snap-on CT 761 is rated at 120 foot-pounds. The Milwaukee 2453 is rated for 1,200 inch-pounds, which equals 100 foot-pounds. So they're pretty much all in the same class. Obviously Snap-on is on the higher end of things, and you're going to pay for it. But we'll see if it's really worth it. This is 100 foot-pounds. $100 foot-pounds. I don't even know if we should try the Dewalt or give it a shot. I don't think so. It has maxed out Dewalt's bolt breakaway, even the advertised bolt breakaway torque. We'll make sure this is still torqued before we move on. Snap-on, 100 foot-pounds. Did it. Took a little bit, but it got it. Put it back and see what the Milwaukee's made of. $100 foot-pounds. And this is on the highest setting. Milwaukee has two different settings, which is cool. But the first setting is, and this is the battery gauge, is full. The first setting I've found is for like interior stuff with low torque, doesn't need a whole lot. So let's see what this does. I don't think the Milwaukee's going to pull it off. It is rated 100 foot-pounds, but I don't think it's going to do it. Snap-on had a little bit of trouble. I don't think it's going to do it. We've actually gone down a bar in battery trying. I mean, this was fresh off of the charger. So the Dewalt failed. The Milwaukee failed. The Snap-on was able to break away 100 foot-pounds. Now, I didn't know how this test was going to go. We've got bolt breakaway, 50 foot-pounds. Everyone made it. 75 foot-pounds. Everyone made it. Dewalt struggled. 100 foot-pounds. Only one that made it was Snap-on. I couldn't think of any other tests. So I put 120 and 140. Looks like the only one that would actually move on to that test is Snap-on. So we'll do that after we test the working torque. And I'm not even sure if that bolt will actually hold 120 foot-pounds, so we might have to change up the socket and put it on a bigger bolt. So we're going to do the working torque now and see just how, and when I say working, the forward foot-pounds, the output when it's in forward. That was reverse. Bolt breakaway is reverse. So we're going to see how tight it will get it in the forward position. Alright, we're about to test the forward output torque. We're going to start with Dewalt. And I've got 3 different tests. We're going to see how consistent these tests are. Say Dewalt does it to 60 foot-pounds the first time. Will it do it to 60 the second and third time? Will it exceed 60? Will it barely get there? I don't know. We're going to see what this will do. Full forward. It's no longer turning. I have this set to 100 foot-pounds. Turn it back light on, there we go. 100 foot-pounds. And I'm just going to go until I feel it turn, and I will show you exactly what it torqued it to. Alright, it started to turn there. That was 53.3 foot-pounds. It just started to turn. Now we're going to do it again. I'm going to back it off. Tighten it again. Round 2. Not turning anymore. 100 foot-pounds. Come on now. It started to turn right about the 62 mark. Round 3. Loosen it back up. Round 3. Alright, it started to turn right about there. And that's just at 63 foot-pounds. So, about average for the Dewalt was very close to 60. High 50s, low 60s. We're going to move on to the snap-on. See what its forward torque is, its working torque. And it's fully charged, it's got an indicator there. Alright, that was reverse. Let's see what it's got. Stop turning. 100 foot-pounds. Just barely started to turn. That's 97 foot-pounds. We'll try again, round 2. $100 foot-pounds. Wow, it actually went to 100 foot-pounds. Wow. So that is capable of going over 100 foot-pounds. Alright. Now to the Milwaukee. It has since replenished its 4th battery light from sitting, so it's still fully charged. I forgot to do the 3rd of the snap-on. Oh well. It's as tight as it'll go. 100 foot-pounds. Ooh. It started moving right at 48. Round 2. tight as it'll go. Alright, it started moving right at the 54 foot-pound mark. Trying to write vertical is difficult, so don't make fun of me. On to the third test. Alright. Started moving about the 43 foot-pound mark there. Alright. Since I forgot it, let's not leave Snap-on out. Let's go ahead and finish her drive off. Last one. I think it started to move right at the 90 foot-pound mark. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a 90. Alright, the only one that made it past 100 bolt breakaway was Snap-on, so we're going to go ahead and do that test real quick. Went ahead and busted the big gun out for this one. We are set to 120 foot-pounds. Torqued it to 121 foot-pounds. We're going to see how the Snap-on holds up. Will it break loose 120 foot-pounds? We'll see. Still got a green battery. Here we go. Wow. It's pretty impressive. We're at 120 foot-pounds, so we're going to see if it torqued it back to it. Nope. I only got it to about 87 that time. We're going to torque it to I'm going to go to 130 foot-pounds. We'll see if it'll break that way. $130 foot-pounds. Wow. This is rated at 120, and it actually proved it. Bolt breakaway will break away 120 and even 130. Now keep in mind, this stuff isn't rusted. We've been messing with it, so you know, results will vary. You got something that comes off the road that's got 50,000 miles on it, and it's seen the beach and everything else, and you might not be breaking that bolt away the same, but we'll see. This is 140. We're going to test it. Will it break it away? This thing is tough. Almost unstoppable. We're gonna go to 150. What can't it do? 150. It wasn't liking it. It was not liking that for a second there. $160. I had no idea we were going to go this far. I really didn't. $160 foot-pounds. While I'm here, you might as well take it to the max. Wow. We're going straight to 180. 180 foot-pounds. I think this might be the stopping point for the snap one. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. All right. $200 foot-pounds. Almost there. $200. I think that's the killer. It will not break 200. Great test. Surprising results. Alright, we've got some surprising results to our test we've put everything through today. The Dewalt and the Milwaukee, both of them made it to the 75 foot-pound mark. Neither made it to the 100 foot-pound. Now granted, this is an impact driver. It's rated at 100 foot-pounds. The actual 3/8 drive, which is the exact same size, and I believe the exact same motor, so I don't know what exactly is different besides it has an anvil. This in a 3/8 drive impact puts out 120. So you're supposedly gaining 20 foot-pounds by getting the actual 3/8 drive impact, but obviously I've got enough of those, so I went with the impact driver. It's more versatile to me. Working torque, the Dewalt stayed around the 60 foot-pound mark, which is impressive for what it is. It's the snap-on stayed around the mid 90 mark, and the Milwaukee around the 50. So all good numbers. Snap-on had amazing numbers, but we'll get into why in just a second. And I just threw these down here for fun. I didn't think it would actually do it, but I don't know. I mean, now that was a nut. If you had torqued a bolt down to that, it might have been a different story, but I didn't think that the bolt that I was using would hold 120 plus foot-pounds. So yeah, we'll go with that. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is just me, this is my opinion. Everyone thinks differently, and I'm not discriminating against anyone, any brand. I love Snap-on. They are expensive, but I'm open to everyone. My actual air-operated impact at work is an Aircat right now, and that has taken the place of my Snap-on, and it's a monster, and I love it. And it's like a quarter of the price. So we'll see how long it holds up. This is my personal opinion. The power of the Dewalt. It was good. It was acceptable. I would probably put the power of the Dewalt on a scale of 1 to 10 at a 7. And that's a horrible looking 7. But the weight of the Dewalt, it's got that going for it. This is the lightest of all the guns that we tested today. So the weight and the comfort, I'm just going to add weight and comfort together. Very nice. It's very nice, but with a lightweight gun comes lightweight power. So we're going to put the weight at like an 8. The value of the Dewalt. You can find these, and I believe it's 2 batteries and a charger, and I bought it a while ago. I think you can buy this at Home Depot for around $130. So the value of it is very good for what you get. I'm going to go ahead and say that the value of the Dewalt is a 10, and they have a good warranty with them too. I think Dewalt takes good care of you on the warranty. There's a reason guys use this stuff, drills and stuff on job sites. It holds up. It's durable. This version, and it's a 12-volt gun, just isn't as powerful as others. You can get more powerful, but this is what I've got. The overall of the Dewalt, I would probably put it at a 7. I mean, it's light. It's got that going for it. The power is there, but I just need more power. That's just me. The Snap-on. The power, obviously, and I waited to do all these numbers until after the test. The power obviously has to be a 10 on the Snap-on. I mean, it is crazy how much power comes out of this little thing. And this is probably over a year old now. I've had no issues with it. It's been a great impact. Power is a 10. The weight, and I weighed them in my hands, and the weight compared to the Snap-on and Milwaukee is about the same, but they are heavier than the Dewalt. So weight, I'm going to go with like a 6. But you know, for the amount of power that's coming out of it, but weight and comfort. They could have designed this a little better, and it's never irritated me, but they might have designed it a little better. The Milwaukee, on the other hand, they have a nice thin area right here that fits your hand a lot nicer than the Snap-on, so we'll get to that. Weight and comfort of the Snap-on 6. Value. This is where Snap-on falls short, but you get what you pay for. Retail on this, and it's 2 batteries and a charger with that impact, the Snap-on. Retail is about $414 on their website right now. I bought it on special over a year ago for $389. So, value, I mean, for what you're getting and the amount of power that comes out of that thing, it's insane, but the value's just not there. It could be a little more affordable, but overall, in my opinion, for everything, the power alone would give me close to a 10, just overall. But Milwaukee, the power it's there. It's a little more than a Dewalt, I think. And if it was the actual 3/8 anvil, I think it might put out more than that. So the power, we'll go with an 8 for power. Weight, again, the same as Snap-on in weight, but the comfort is a lot nicer. It fits in my hand. I've got big hands. It fits in my hands a lot nicer. It's very comfortable to use. So weight and comfort, I'm probably going to say an 8. Just because it's comfortable. It is heavier than the Dewalt, but it's comfortable too. So that makes up for it. The value, the Milwaukee, you can buy this gun, 2 batteries, and a charger for around $160. What I found, my research was, and I actually bought this as a set. I got a great deal. I'll put that in the description. Man has excellent deals, and this was like faster than Amazon for shipping. So check him out for all your Milwaukee or any. Yeah, he sells gear wrench, Aircat, Ingersoll Rand. He sells it all. So I'll put his link to his website in my description. The value of that, I'll probably say I'll go with an 8. It's damn good value for what you're getting, and the warranty is amazing. There's a 5-year warranty on the tool and a 2-year warranty on the battery, which is like unheard of. So I'm going to say the value of it for the price you pay and the warranty that you get and the quality of the tool, I would say 8. So obviously overall probably be an 8. I just got that. I've used it a week. I've used this a week, and they haven't disappointed. Although I'm coming from the Snap-on, and I've kind of hung this up for the week to test the Milwaukee. So I'm expecting the Snap-on power. It's not there, but everything else is there. The weight, the comfort, I have no complaints. To sum everything up here, did a demonstration on everything, showing power, weight, comfort, value, and overall performance. So it pretty much proved, you get what you pay for today. But Snap-on is a very good quality tool, but it's not necessarily needed for everyone. So comment with any questions. These are all good tools. They all serve their own purpose. I'm not downing anyone, any brand, manufacturer. But comment with any questions. And this has been Repairs and Reviews. Thanks for watching.